So the other night I was at a bar. I was getting drunk with my buddy, and he was hammered, and he just kept yelling "Freebird" right in my ear as loud as he could. And per usual, I had my gun on me. I snuck that thing in there. And normally I would have shot and killed him and everybody in there. But luckily for everybody, I was wearing Lumers, our sponsor for this week's episode. The best working and best looking earplugs in the game. Denver-based brand, patented smart earplugs built for shows, festival, and clubs. Not only did they work better than every other earplugs, they also look cooler with sound reactive LED lights on the outside. Lumers is like the P. Diddy of earplugs before the allegations. They look cool, they're black, and they go in smooth like they're coated in baby oil. Are you tired of earplugs making music sound like the last thing a drowning victim hears? Well, now you don't have to, because Lumers uses quart filters that reduces volume without killing the sound. You know, I heard the story. There was this guy, he had just ran over an entire orphanage with his car. And whenever he was getting chased by the police, the sirens were really loud. But luckily for him, he had Lumers. Also, unfortunately for him, he had Lumers, and it was nighttime. And the LEDs made it really easy for the cops to spot him. And the police chief, after he was arrested, said they never would have caught him if it wasn't for Lumers. The whole reason I'm telling this story is when you wear Lumers, people think you're a hero. You know, you're going to need new friends once you put these in, because everybody's girlfriend is going to want you to put it in them. You can get new friends, but you can never get new ears. That's why we're offering our listeners 15% off any order when you use code TWT at checkout. That's code TWT to get 15% off your order. Lumers, protect your ear pussies.
Come here, girl, is that ass fat? Let me take my tongue and go around your dirt track. I met a girl and her booty tastes like strawberries. I swear to God, this could be the one that I'm marrying. Hey, hey, and she's so damn fine. I'm gonna eat that from behind. I met a girl and her booty tastes like strawberries.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Water.
Hell yeah, dude. We're playing fucking Red Rocks this weekend.
Dude, I'm so stoked for that.
Me too, man.
It's literally like from the first time that we played together, I was like, yo, I want to do a back-to-back with you somewhere massive. And what's not more massive than fucking Red Rocks?
Yeah, man. I know when we did our first official back-to-back, it was at Wakan this past year.
Yeah.
And I remember they were pitching, because it was like 10 years of Wakan. They wanted to have a bunch of artists do back-to-backs, and they had me with somebody else. And I said, hey, I really want to do it with AHEE. Really? Yeah, I want to do it with AHEE. That would be great.
I love that. Thank you, dude.
Yeah.
I remember our first unofficial back-to-back was in this like crappy warehouse somewhere in, I think, Charlotte.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was at some after party of a show that we were doing, and I think there were like maybe 20 people there.
Max.
Yeah.
20 people max, dude.
Like maybe 12 people in front of the booth and like random people out throughout this whole giant warehouse space. But like we were just locked in and in the zone, and I was just I remember at that time I was still learning a lot of DJing things, and I was like, oh my God, this guy's so good at transitioning.
Hell yeah, dude. No, that was crazy. And that's why I don't do after parties. Like, I wanted to do that because I wanted to DJ with you. We're like, hey, let's go back to back tonight. Fuck it. After parties are usually a bunch of dudes in an apartment trying to fucking show me music. This one was actually at a warehouse, which could have been sick as fuck, but wasn't. Which is most of them.
Yeah. Well, it's, we wanted something to do.
Yeah. I'm not a big after party guy.
Yeah, no, unless it's like very music focused, then
a bunch of dudes in an apartment trying to show you music. You're like, that's my idea after party.
No, I actually have never been in that situation because I don't go.
Yeah, I don't do them a lot.
I lived the after party life at festivals though, where it's just my wife
Yep.
Ashtray.
Love her very much.
Yeah. So when we used to go to festivals like pre-COVID, like for several almost 8 years, every month to several festivals, she would set up a kitchen on the dance floor of her chai and kitchery, which is like lentils and rice dish. And
Can you pull up what's a lentil?
Yep.
What's a lentil?
a lentil? It's like a little pea.
A lentil? Can you pull up a picture of a lentil? I don't know what a lentil is, but I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Like
I'm
Indian
trying to
food.
understand.
Indian food.
Yeah,
uses
I
a
think
lot
I've
of
had
lentils.
Indian food once, curry out in New Orleans, and it was delicious, but it fucked me up, brother.
Oh well, yeah. You got to be. Yeah, you kind of go. Yeah, look, there's all the lentils. It's like a rice or.
Okay, so she did her lentil. She'd be cooking out in the crowd.
Yeah,
Sorry, I
yeah,
didn't mean
so-
to interrupt.
Yeah, so like it'd be like between 3 and 6 a.m. at some random after party at the festival, and she'd just be setting up and have her chai tea and food, and people would be like spun out of their minds, and she'd have a table with all these crystals and the Be Here Now book, and just like that was our vibe of an after
Y'all were
party.
fucking perfect for each other, bro.
Where like people would come and spun out, and they'd be like, "Is that chai tea? Is it warm? And have milk and honey? Oh, you're saving my soul right now." It's like,
Hell yeah.
she was just out there just saving ravers left and right at that early hour. And it was fun because you got to see people like go from their like bugged out mode to like,
Chilling.
oh, I'm back to earth a little bit. I took LSD, 20 hours ago, and now I'm eating my first food.
Yeah, dude. My idea of an after party are like, yo, where the bitches at? And then they show up and I just hiss at them to stay away. Stay away, you demon. You fucking demon.
That must have been before when we were hanging out.
Hell
I'd
yeah.
love to imagine it though.
What, me hissing at bitches?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
In like, I don't know, some booty shorts but they're jean booty shorts.
I found out the perfect way to like get homeless, how to get homeless people not to fuck with you.
Act crazy?
Yeah, you growl. You growl at them like a fucking dog, brother. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with you if you growling.
So we've gone from treating them like humans to treating them like animals.
Well, look at how they're living. But
Or is it that we're treating them like humans because now we're the animals?
maybe, man. We're also territorial, ready to pounce.
Yeah, I don't know. I've definitely had like a few moments where I was like, okay, this is a dangerous person, not just a homeless person.
Yeah.
And I've definitely, this guy's always talking. They're always looking. They're always looking. You don't want to mess with me.
Well, they see you, they just think you're their neighbor. Hair and beard like that, they're like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah,
that's
I
just,
know.
that's just
blend
Chris
in.
from over the block.
Just scruff it up. Put a candy wrapper in there.
That's the thing, man. Some, not all homeless people, but like, people that are strung out and desperate. The scariest person, most dangerous person is a person who's desperate.
Yeah.
He's got nothing to lose. Like that's a person you don't want to fuck
Yeah,
with.
and it's just I don't know. I've had many of friends that were homeless at one point. Or
Yeah, you've
another,
shared some good
So,
stories.
yeah, and so I just I've definitely been a house for people to rest at times, but also you just can't do everything.
Yeah. You ever hitchhike, dude?
Have I hitchhiked? My wife hitchhiked. When she was hiking the PCT, she actually train hopped. I keep on talking about her. Have I? I don't think I've ever hitchhiked. I've picked up a hitchhiker.
Really?
Yeah.
How was that?
So really interesting. I was on my way to my first ever rainbow gathering. Did we talk about that?
Rainbow gathering?
Yeah, it's like Burning Man, but the opposite. There's no electricity, but there's
AC.
No, there's nothing. The only electricity there is like for flashlights. and the phones.
Wait, what the fuck is this?
It's a festival. It's technically a prayer for world peace that happens in a different national forest every year. And it utilizes the constitutional right to assembly.
Yeah.
And so like it doesn't cost any money to go there. You can go for free. And it has like different kitchens. And so no one uses money there. What you do is you go and volunteer for a kitchen, and then they'll serve you a meal. And then during dinner time, all the kitchens will bring all their food together, and people will eat in these giant concentric circles. And the first circle is pregnant women and children. And then you have to bring your own what's called blissware, which is like a bowl or utensil to eat with. And they just plop you in whatever they were making in the kitchen. And like usually there's like between like almost like 20 kitchens. And like, so you'll be eating in concentric circles with like 10,000 people.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was about to say, what type of turnout? How do you even hear about shit like this?
So there's like 10 to
it's called
20,000
what? Rainbow
people.
Wonderland? What?
Rainbow Gathering.
Gathering of the rainbows.
Yeah, and so like it was originally started, I think, in the early 70s by like hippies and veterans and natives, and as like basically a way to pray for world peace. And that's the main event.
What are y'all praying to? Is there like a god, or is it just like a hope?
It's a silent prayer.
Got you.
And so basically, I went because I was like, well, that's got to be kind of crazy, and I'd heard interesting things about it. And so when you're there, it's one of the more powerful things I've ever felt in my life is being around 10 to 20,000 people in silence.
Damn.
Yeah, and so I was just
what's like that at like mega churches? We have mega churches back in the South, and you have a
moment.
But
this like outside.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, and everyone's in a giant circle holding hands, just praying for world peace and silence. And so I was going to that with some friends, and on the way, like pretty close to the event, I picked up some people that looked like they were going there, but the guy I picked up happened to not be going there. But he was like, "I'll go with you guys," and he was a professional sign painter.
Sign?
Yeah, like signage.
Oh, got you.
And he had like a toolkit of all his brushes and everything, and like he looked like kind of like a meth addict.
Hell yeah, that would be the thing I'd be worried about with either picking up a hitchhiker or hitchhiking. Because the rule of the road, like if I gotta get another state, I will suck your dick. Because it's like I don't want to walk that far. It's like, how bad do you really want this ride?
Yeah, so I gave him a ride to Rainbow Gathering, and he just was like, "Oh, I changed."
Is that Kyle?
That's
I
Kyle.
remember Kyle did hitchhiking from what was it? Albuquerque to New York.
Carlsbad, New Mexico to New York.
Wow.
To New York.
Yeah.
And he didn't have to suck any dick.
Nope. Surprisingly, I did get offered.
Look at that baby fat. You see the baby fat on his face?
Was that guy got a bed in there?
Oh yeah, he's definitely fucking.
He was a dispersed camper, is what he called it.
Hell, look at the baby fat on you, dude. You look good now.
Yeah, so there's a lot of dispersed campers at Rainbow Gathering.
I picked up a fella one time, but he didn't get in my truck. I was just going up to snowboard on a mountain, and like you'll have some people who like don't go into the resort. They'll just like ride, get in the back of like they got in the bed of my truck, and I drove them to the top. They jumped out and fucking rode down. And they'll do it to somebody else. So that's as close as I got.
Look at that Ranger.
Kyle, how long did that take you? I know we covered it fucking probably like 3 years ago, but it's still so crazy. Kyle's such an interesting guy. He used to want to be a cop.
Yeah. This took me about 6 weeks.
No, what year was this?
2016, I think.
Bro, you aged quick.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I actually have always had a beard, but I shaved it for hitchhiking because apparently you can trust people more when they don't have facial hair.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I say, hey, let's go pick up that little twink boy.
That's why I grow out my beard now.
So they say, hey, yo, we're not picking that fucking guy up. That guy's obviously homeless. That's crazy, Kyle.
I have New York here at the end.
Praying for world peace. I don't think, listen, man, I love the idea. I don't think it's happening from prayer. And it's sad to say.
I know. I still believe, but, it's hard.
How we getting there, brother? How we getting to world peace, bro? What's your idea? Give it to me.
Okay, so I think this isn't my original idea, but I think that this is a fantastic idea. basically we make it federally mandated that every politician has to take an eighth of mushrooms.
Bro, I
in
was about to
space.
give the same idea. Wait, you said from space?
Yeah, in space.
Oh, in space, bro. I was about to
so
give
they
you
have
the
to be
same
looking
idea.
at the Earth on an eighth of mushrooms.
Yeah.
And like if they pass like the don't freak out test, then like okay, you made it past that hurdle.
I don't know. Usually, if you freak out, at the end of it, it's okay. At first, it sucks, but
Yeah.
like when the freak out's over, you're like, oh, I'm actually so happy to be alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying like if they go through it and have a positive transformation, if they're kind of stuck in a negative loop afterward, then yeah.
Yeah, dude, that was my same
And
idea.
then they got to do it again.
I think the world leaders need to fucking do psychedelics and specifically mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just like, but I think adding the element of up in space,
Dude, honestly, fuck
gotta,
that shit.
They gotta observe the Earth and its fragility from space, and their own mortality. They got to conquer their own mortality and realize, what, we've got this precious thing, we cannot waste it.
Kyle, can you look up, has anybody ever done psychedelics in space?
Oh, I highly doubt
I
that.
highly doubt it
Yeah.
too, brother, but that's a wild concept.
So, yeah.
Because you had me until you said in space. Because, like, bro, fuck going to space. Fuck that shit. Space sounds terrible. Dude, there ain't no bitches up there.
There's no empirical evidence or public record of anyone taking psychedelic drugs such as LSD,
Yeah,
psilocybin, while in
And look
space.
at the state of the world. We need to change this.
You know what, dude? You flipped me. I'm all in. Let's put them on a fucking rocket and fucking drug them.
Yeah, you know, at least
Blood
like,
orgy
like
in
that,
space.
like that Katy Perry one. You know, they kind of went into space.
They were calling her astronaut. If you just go to space, are you an astronaut? Like, if you're just on for the ride?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought too.
I think you got to wear the
you
suit.
gotta have this outfit.
Yeah, I mean, you know, psycho.
I love how we haven't addressed it at all until this.
Oh
exact
yeah,
moment.
we're I'm Duncan Trussell,
You are my Duncan Trussell,
and you're
dude.
Joe Rogan. Here I am telling you about psychedelics in space, Joe Rogan. We need all the politicians have to take drugs.
I think we might get closer to world peace, or they just flip out and be like, "Yo, launch them, launch the fucking bombs. Let's go. Let's start this party."
No. Oh, so another way is I have this concept I've been playing around with called mysterious peace.
Okay.
And I think it's a kind of peace that people don't truly appreciate. And I'll give a hard example of this that like changed the world that almost nobody knows about is that during the Cold War, there was a Russian nuclear submarine off the coast of Cuba. And
Cuban Missile Crisis.
yeah, it was unrelated to that, but I think what it was is that there were some. Basically, this submarine got the code to launch nuclear missiles, but it was an error in the system. But they didn't know that because they're underwater, you know.
So they're gonna launch it.
And so, in order to launch it, they had to have the approval of the 3 commanders on the ship. And you can look this up on Wikipedia. It'd be cool to figure out his name. But basically, 2 of those commanders said, yes, we should launch it. And then the 3rd guy said, no, I think this is a false alarm. We should go up and check and not launch it immediately. And so that one guy saved the world from a potential nuclear war. And so what led that man's decisions throughout his life to give that answer on that day?
Probably his parents being raised right. Usually goes back to that.
I don't know. It's a mystery.
Yeah.
Because we don't know the full story of this guy. It's
Didn't the same story? Didn't that same thing happen in the White House? And Bobby Kennedy was the one person who said we should not do this.
that was the invasion of Cuba.
Yes, but I thought it was for a nuke as well.
Oh, maybe.
I thought it was Bobby. I thought because our heard a story about it, but it was just like all these guys were like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
And as
and
Bobby Kennedy's like, no, we're not about to fucking do this.
Vasily Arkhipov.
Sounds Russian.
Sounds Russian.
Yeah, is a Wikipedia page about him? I'm pretty sure.
Yes. His refusal forced a reconsideration, surfacing the vessel instead. And then it says the U.S. Navy was dropping signaling depth charges to force the submarine to the surface, and that's what caused the malfunction for the.
So yeah. That right there, that's an example of mysterious peace of like one man's decision. His life led up to that moment that saved who knows how many lives.
What a hero.
I know, right?
I'm glad we were able to say his name.
Yeah.
What a hero.
Yeah, you want to show it on the screen?
Yeah. What a fucking hero. Honestly, if I had to like mysterious kindness, I think it goes back to your parents and how and where you were raised, brother. I think that shit matters so fucking much.
Oh, wow. They took a selfie?
No.
Yeah, this is me on top of the water.
Yeah, this is an article about it. Remembering the man who saved the world from a nuclear war.
Yeah.
And then they go on to say,
What do they say about his parents?
That's what you need to look at, bro.
yeah, I don't think it doesn't go into much of his history.
I mean, that guy looks like a chiseled.
That's a handsome feller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a handsome feller. Look at that jawline. The amount of Americans I'd kill to get that jawline. If I was Russian, if I was American, the amount of Russians I'd kill for that jawline. It'd be none because that's mysterious kindness.
Oh, speaking of Russian, I've came across this amazing Russian producer over the last few days.
Yeah.
His name's Future Fire. I think he's got like maybe 1,000 plays on his new mix or something like that. And every track is just banger. It's like it mixes wook-based sound design, but with break beats, but with a hard rave edge aesthetic.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get more Russians in the scene, dude. Who knows what they be cooking up?
Well, that's why I was so pissed about the whole Ukraine-Russian war, is because I was like, I don't know, I felt like at that time I was like, oh, like the East and the West of Europe are actually having this moment where they're seeing how similar they are, and then this whole thing just threw that for a spin.
Is that still going on?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Jesus.
Which some people promised that they'd have that handled.
Yeah,
real
they said
quick.
some people said they'd have it done in a day,
Yeah,
and that they wouldn't start any new wars.
yeah.
Yeah, so fuck.
Yeah, people gotta, practice what they preach.
Yeah, man. And that's why I'm going to go hitchhiking tomorrow. I'm going to blow the first person that picks me up. I'm going to blow the first person that picks me up, dude. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, but that's what I think is so cool now, is that like American like bass music has had enough time to spread throughout the world, and now the world is reacting and coming up with their own versions of this style of bass music, and now like we're getting to see like the reinterpretation in all these different countries. Like in China, there's like they have bass music scenes there too. It's like very underground, but it's happening. Like I mean, Papa Khan. Yeah, I don't know if you remember him. I'm pretty sure he's Indonesian. He had that song, I think it was called Rain. Such a sick tune. It was like kind of future rhythm kind of thing. But
Hell yeah.
But I don't know. It's just, or also what are they called? The Twin Boys or something? They went viral maybe in the last year from India. They were making Indian rhythm.
Hell yeah.
So like they would mix Indian rhythms with dubstep rhythm.
I saw the same thing with metal bands. I don't know if they're actually Indian. I think they're just having Indian instruments over like a cool breakdown. They're all wearing like burqas, if that's the correct terminology for that outfit.
I'm not sure.
I'm not
that's
either.
Middle East, but
You did nail it too, by the way. Papa Khan, and the song is Rain.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
What about, is it Indian Twin Boys? They're from India. Are they called Twin Boys? Twin something or another?
Let's see.
Anyways, yeah. I just want to make sure I get their name right.
Hell yeah. Twin Boys sounds like a fucking highlighted popular video on gay Pornhub?
I just see Twin Boys. So Twin Boys, one word.
Is that
yeah, a Desi dubstep duo.
yeah, okay, cool. I got it right. Yeah, there's so I'm just like I'm all excited because like I can really tell that Skrillex helped spread electronic music, not just in the US, you know, in the 2010s, but also now around the world. And now we're seeing artists like have the time to grow up, like, you know, like looking up to that kind of music, and now they're actually making their own interpretations of it. And so I see the future of bass music around the world just growing.
Yeah, I mean, people making music on their computers is not going anywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's only going to get more and more relevant, more and more common.
Or I think one of the biggest like funk tracks in the world is made by some kid in Kazakhstan.
Cool.
Yeah, just like on his like shitty laptop, and it just it's terrible mixing, but just the
good idea.
song
Yeah.
idea is just a banger.
That's what I've always said. I'd rather have a fucking good idea that sounds like shit than a fucking shitty idea that sounds good.
Oh, usually the other doesn't happen.
Yeah. Yep, usually. Damn, man. Yeah, you're having your ear pretty close to the ground nowadays with having a label, huh?
Oh yeah, so that's a new thing.
It's a new thing since the last pod. You started a label.
Started a label, Zot Records, with my homie Wiley Cable. He's like one of my most longtime friends. We went to college together. He runs another label called Doma Doom, and so I was like, okay, like I really want to like help the next generation of artists. Like, what can we do? And I don't know. I just saw a lot of the people in the scene like that have like their label, like, you know, Martin with Wakan and Excision with Subsidia, Dead Beats, Zed's Dead, and everything. And I was just like, you know, I look up to those guys, and so I wanted to be able to do my own version of that. But I don't know. I've been right now. I've been mostly pulling Canadians for the releases so far. We got Wad, super sick producer, makes like disco rhythm.
Cool.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
It's fucking sick.
Disco rhythm?
Yeah,
Let's go, dude.
Oh, dude, his rhythm is so good. Like, I'm not a huge rhythm guy, but his is just fantastic, and it's very fun and good energy.
Hell yeah.
Then Shmani, who she is based out of Vancouver. She does a lot of like pop meets pop girl meets bass music. She is an insane producer. Like she sings, she writes, she produces everything.
Is that the girl with the makeup that goes down her face?
Yeah,
Oh, I've seen her.
Yeah, and
She
like,
looks cool, man.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, and she makes all her own videos, her own art. She just does everything, and I love being able to support people that are just like, you know, when you meet someone that there's just all they do is art.
Yeah.
You know,
It throws up some red flags, dude. For me, a little bit. I'm like, bro, let's fucking watch the game a little bit. You know, let's take Sunday off at least, you know?
I don't know. I'm one of those red flags. So
I know. My thing is like life, like for me, I love art, right? It's my life. It's what I do every day. But I have a set schedule to where I can have a Taboo, but also have Mitch.
Yeah.
Because that way I'm much happier, dude. I'm so much happier that way.
and I've always seen that you're good at that life work balance. I'm not.
Yeah. Oh, honestly, I'm gonna fucking. I'll thank my girlfriend for that. If it wasn't for her, I'd probably be going insane. Because that's the thing. I get so deep into what I'm doing with Taboo that I start to lose my fucking mind a little bit, but in a good way. Like, it's kind of where it needs to be in order for me to figure this thing out, right? Yeah. But luckily, I have that thing to where I can like at least turn it off for a little while, and then regain my sanity because I have to.
Oh, yeah. I did some sane things this last week. I washed my car and
washed my truck yesterday, brother.
Yeah, I haven't washed a car in a long time, in a year, something like that. But yeah, and just like cleaned our. We have a garage that's just full of fucking boxes, and I just like broke down all these boxes for half a day. Cleaned up the garage, and I was just like, oh my gosh, that's my first doing normal human stuff.
Yeah, dude, I'm
in like
adulting.
half a year or something.
You're like almost 40. You're like, dude, I'm finally adulting.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm a late bloomer, I think.
Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, I was cleaning the house this week, washing my truck, fucking dusting cabinets and stuff. I'm like, yeah.
I was just like, I put my phone just away and just was there with myself and the water in the car and so out in Oregon right now, there's so much pollen. I saw a pollen tornado.
Yeah, we'd had things like that back home.
Like like a dust devil.
Yeah.
But it's all pollen.
Oh yeah, man. I had my first vehicle had a black Hyundai Santa Fe, and I'd go out in the morning times to go to school, and that bitch was fucking yellow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That bitch was yellow.
That's what it was like. So I was like washing all this yellow off the cars, all this tree cum.
Tree cum. I like that. That's a good name for a song too, brother. Tree cum. Never mind.
The next AHEE and Taboo tree come.
Space jizz. I'm so glad that song finally came out. It took forever to write that thing.
Yeah.
We started that on the Blue Collar Bass Tour.
Well, I think we were writing a song and with the guitar and like we were recording a lot of you like jamming out on those things and then turned it into a thing and it just wasn't hitting. And then I think I had a session where I tried to pretend to be you in the sound design. And that's where, that first drop came from.
Yeah.
Is me being like, I'm going to try to sound like Taboo.
I thought we made that first drop together. I think that's why it took so long is because we only did it. I think we only had like 2 sessions away, but every time we was together.
Like the da-na-na-na-na, that was when we did it together. But then like the and that stuff, I took everything else and added those in. And then I sent that to you and you're like, okay, this is pretty sick. And then we got back together and then we did the Psytrance drop together. And then finally made that. And then actually, after the Psytrance drop, like I think it still like sat around for a while, but
like
then,
2 years.
And then I was just like, dude, I've been playing this out and it gets an insane reaction. You're like, yeah, I don't like my voice on it. And then I think you started playing it out and you're like, oh shit. Damn.
Yeah. I didn't know if I liked this song that much. I thought I had fun making it with you, but I was like, how much do I like this song? And honestly, I was just watching everyone else's reaction. I was like, yo, Chris was right. This song's a fucking banger. Yeah.
And it's every single time, no matter where I am, everyone is just like, wah! Whenever it drops. And Excision and Jansen drop their own versions of it pretty regularly. And then... I love that tune so much. It's
such a fun. It's like the epitome of me and you.
Yeah.
It's silly. It's fun. It's weird. Yeah. It's just a good time.
Yeah, and so I'm so happy that it made. We're dressed appropriately for it.
We literally said, all right, we were coming up with a theme before we even started the song.
Yeah, no, yeah, the theme came first.
Where I was like, what's something that you like? Space. What's something I like? Fishing. Space boat. Let's go.
Yeah,
it's just like
that was literally the seed of it. Yeah.
That's all, dude. Songs are almost come out so much easier when there's a theme. At least for me.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I mean, sometimes I'll just sandbox it. I don't know if I'm like on a plane. And
you work on a plane?
Yeah.
Good for you.
That's usually it's like the Sunday after the weekend shows. I get like a long flight from either Chicago or Denver. It's usually later in the day for me.
Back to Portland. That's a long day too.
Yeah, and so I'll get some hours in the plane studio, in my noise canceling headphones, and I've actually written some Space Whip with Liquid Stranger. I wrote on an airplane.
Nice, bro. I think I've written on an airplane
started it
once.
Oh wow,
dude, I don't know what it is. So I can't sleep at night in my own bed. I'll get 5-6 hours of sleep every night and I could function fine.
Yeah.
And it takes forever to fall asleep, but as soon as the plane starts moving, I'm out.
I mostly sleep.
Instantly, bro.
I mostly am asleep on airplanes.
Do you get erections on airplanes?
No, I'm more of a car guy.
Gotcha. Oh, okay, got you. Yeah. Every time the plane starts to move, I get an erection. I don't know what it is. I'm asleep and I'm hard.
Or hardly asleep.
But yeah, I don't know what it is, but it knocks me out, and I'm also fully torqued.
Well, next time we sit next to each other.
Oh, dude, I'll fucking grab your leg. I do that with my VJ. He'll either sit in front of me or behind me. I'll fucking reach around. He'll like sometimes reach around. I'm like, you better be careful with that hand, brother. You're going to catch a fucking feel.
A fish?
No, a feel, not a real. A feel? Fish?
No, I know. I was just taking it there.
Oh. To what, fit?
As if, I don't know, floppy fish.
Is that what they call a flaccid wiener?
They do now.
Floppy fish. That's fun, dude.
Fish sticks.
Stop calling me.
Speaking of fish sticks, dude.
I don't like fish sticks.
Speaking of fish sticks, you know that episode, right?
Oh, yeah.
Kanye selling out fucking, was it 2 nights at SoFi Stadium?
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking nuts.
I will say, never been a huge fan of him. But that stage design of a world,
Bro.
I think that might be, it's in the top 10 coolest stage designs I've ever seen. I think up there also is, have you heard of Klangklungster?
That is such a fucking name,
It's
dude.
a German name.
Klangkluster, is it a fucking
He's like
German metal band?
No, he's like the Subtronics of techno in Europe.
Okay, right on.
Yeah, it's like you want to pull up Klangklungster Outworld.
Good luck spelling that, brother.
Just look up.
He got it.
Outworld?
Okay.
Outworld. It is the most insane production for any show that I've seen for EDM.
I can play it for you guys, but I won't be able to.
No, you just
Show me the stage.
Yeah, just play a video of the stage. We don't need to hear the audio.
Yeah,
Or like or a image or whatever. We got fucking ads.
Do a Klangklungster Outworld Madrid.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
But yeah, yay, man. That stage design's insane.
Yeah.
I think he's made some of the best music. I think he's a fucking genius. And for everybody, like, they took his bank account. They fucking try to say he was crazy. They try to cancel him. I think I've said this on this podcast many times. If you're selling tickets, are you really canceled? You know what I'm saying? And for him to was it 2 nights at SoFi or was it 1? Am I tripping?
It was 2. Yeah,
2.
2 nights.
So 160,000 tickets total.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's insane.
And that's insane.
Look at this thing.
Wow.
Yeah, this Klangklungster Outworld.
Yeah, Kyle, you're going to have to share that with the fucking YouTube
Look at that
video.
shit. It looks like you're in a different world.
That's nuts.
And like what's interesting, I think is interesting about the difference between European and American EDM is that they don't have an LED screen.
It's all lights.
It's all lights. I mean, the white strips around are LED, but all they play is white.
Yeah.
You know, it's like they don't do any like visuals. My show is very visual heavy.
Same.
You know,
Same.
like time coded pieces. And obviously this is time coded with the music as well. But look at that shit.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's definitely up there.
Yeah.
But being on top of the world,
and
like
every show is different. They have a different setup that's equally insane.
that's insane. I'm gonna put that up there in the top 5 with Ye's. Like he's on top of the world.
I know.
It's fucking nuts, bro. It's insane.
And like he's got that strap to like keep him from falling off.
And dying.
Yeah. Also,
Bro.
I thought it was interesting because they had his band off to the side of the glove.
He had a band? I thought it was just all like a DJ.
I saw another clip, and yeah, he had a live band that was doing it.
Wow, that's awesome. I will say also, there was a guy, you know, the crazy guys that will just like climb skyscrapers, just like these like thrill seekers.
Yeah.
Someone did that at SoFi. They climbed the top of SoFi Stadium and was watching the Kanye concert from the top. He was just fucking recording. He climbed SoFi Stadium. That's insane. Kyle, see if you can find that video
I used
at
to
some
do.
point.
I used to be dumb and do stuff like
You used
that.
to climb?
Yeah, like you know those construction cranes.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was young and stupid, now old and stupid.
I'm just dumb and poor.
No, but yeah. So I was into parkour-esque activities, but we never called it parkour. It's just teenagers with skateboards, like jumping between buildings and climbing shit. And
Yeah, that's just
exploring.
living, brother.
So, like some of the stuff that we climbed, you know those stadium lights around football fields? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we literally jumped from the stadium to a ladder attached to one of those things and climbed up to the top of one of those just freehand.
Did y'all watch a game or anything, or was it just
No,
like an
we were
off
just
day?
trying to see if we could climb up
Look
it.
at this shit, dude. This guy climbed up
Oh,
on top of SoFi Stadium. He's on the fucking roof.
just looking down.
Bro, just looking down on the world. Like, he's on top of the world. This guy's in fucking space.
Yeah.
Look at that shit. How insane is that?
Surprised there wasn't better security.
Right? The thing is, you can pretty much go into any event with a ladder or a fucking construction
Oh,
outfit.
that guy's just climbing up pipes.
If you have a ladder in your hand
Yeah.
and you're wearing a vest, you can walk into any event.
Yeah, I've seen people do it.
My
get into
brother's done it.
Disneyland.
At Disneyland?
Yeah. I'm here to fix the whatchamajig, you know?
Yeah. No, listen, you can call your supervisor or I can call mine. And mine's not gonna like that you're holding me up.
Yeah.
It's like, that's confidence.
Yeah, you should do that with the next space launch. Just wear this suit. I would be like, yo, my advisor, if I don't get on this fucking jet, you know what my advisor's going to say?
Bro, we're going to the moon again, aren't we? Again, allegedly.
We're going around it.
They went around it recently.
Yeah.
Did it happen already?
Yeah.
No, they're scheduled to go.
No, they're there right now. I saw a video yesterday. They're around the moon right now.
Maybe.
It only takes like 3.5 days or some shit to get to the moon. It used to be like 9, I thought, but it's like 3.5
No, I
days.
don't think so.
Kyle, can you look up how long it takes to get to the moon?
Yeah.
I thought it was always 3.5 days.
Yeah, that's what I just said. I said 3.5 days. I thought it was 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, they successfully flew around the far side of the moon and is currently on their return journey back to Earth as of April 7th, between 7th and 8th.
Maybe.
2026.
Allegedly. Do you think we went to the moon?
I used to be really upset about, moon conspiracy people, and now I'm unsure.
Bro, I flip-flop.
Yeah.
Right now I'm on the...
Because there are some really good... there's some very strong evidence that something about the original missions was faked. In terms of, like, I don't know if maybe they actually went, but then, like, also did a fake version and released some aspects of the fake one and the real one. I don't know. But I will say that, especially nowadays, it seems to track that, large governments will go through insane amounts of money to cover up things. Like
I get it,
Epstein files and
Oh yeah, that one.
and so I'm just like, if that one was covered up for so long and is such an atrocity, like there's so much more that's not nearly as bad as that has all sorts of fuckery around it, I imagine.
But I get it though, right? You said you used to skateboard when you were a kid, right?
Yeah.
Say you ever had a buddy, he's like a good friend, but there's like that friendly competitiveness between you two where he's like, dude, I fucking ollied the 8 set yesterday. And you're like, yo, bro, I fucking tray flipped it. You know what I mean? It's just like that, where the Russians are like, yo, dude, we're in space. We're at the moon actually. So you guys are behind. So I get it, but it's also maybe the biggest lie of all time, other than aliens.
I think there's bigger lies, but
Than aliens?
yeah.
What?
I don't know. A cult of people that eat babies is pretty big.
That's pretty nuts. Dude, they're eating the fucking babies.
You know?
You know what's crazy? I have an older brother.
Well,
For fucking probably 15 years now. I'll say 10. For like 15 years he's been saying this shit.
I know.
And I said, you're fucking crazy. You're spending too much time on the internet. And what a time for conspiracy theorists right now, dude, to be fucking like, I told you so.
I had one of my best friends tell me about all this stuff in like 2008, 2009. And I was just like, maybe. And then now just seeing the amount of things that not everything he said came true, but enough of it that because everything he would tell me was absolutely batshit crazy.
That's what I thought.
And then too much of it came true for all of it to be that level of batshit crazy and then to come to be true. So yeah, it definitely opened my horizons of allowing myself to be okay with being wrong, because I was like, oh, I was wrong on this and this and this and this and that. You know, I'm probably wrong about a lot of other things.
Bro, I got told so many times.
Yeah.
Like, it was probably about the same time, like 2008, 2009, by my older brother. He's 6 years older than me. He would say all this shit. I'm like, bro, you're batshit. You're wild.
Because like back in that time, it's almost like the people with, you know, with the loosest tongues, or like the people that like have no, they're kind of crazy.
That's my brother, for sure.
Will be like, I saw this thing.
Yeah.
Here it is. No bullshit. And then like people that like maybe have like a bit more reservedness to their nature would maybe have heard it, but didn't, you know, go out of their way to be like, it's crazy shit's happening. You know? And so I don't know what the terminology is for like that scale in people's personalities. But.
Fucking ahead of the curve at this point.
Yeah, and so it was like the point of saying that is that it's almost the crazies said it first, and because of that, less people took it seriously. But maybe we should have taken it more seriously.
Dude, bro, so many things that my brother had told me when I was a child or a teenager, they've come true to the point where I'm like, dude, my fucking algorithm, brother, is just like the craziest conspiracies. And maybe it's just because I'm in my 30s and I don't trust nobody no more. I don't trust the system, period.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, dude, I'm believing this fucking random guy on Instagram or Twitter. You know what I mean? Yo, this guy's got some good points, but I'm also very fucking gullible. That's why I don't get into a lot of politics, because I'm like, yo, like that guy fucking, the way he said it, he meant it.
Yeah.
And I like a guy with conviction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm just really fucking gullible, and I recognize that at least. But yeah, man, shit's getting nuts.
Yeah, and I don't know. I just mysterious piece.
Speaking of mysterious pieces, dude, last time we did this podcast, there was a lot of fucking, and you're one of my favorite people to talk to about this too. We had a lot of fucking like UFO alien shit going on when last time we did the podcast. Probably like, what? It wasn't in this studio. It was in my old studio, right?
Yeah, it was the old studio.
Okay, so it was like 3 years ago, almost, maybe 2.5, 3 years, somewhere around there. We're getting a lot of alien UFO shit, dude. And I feel like you're the type of guy that has his ear to the ground.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on?
So I guess the number one thing to say is, you know, if there's an alien invasion, then that might be pre-organized as a political just like a way to centralize power. So yeah, I believe in aliens, and I also believe that, you know, a lot of people fake stuff to be UFOs and aliens, and then also I believe that that a government would people with a ridiculous amount of power and money would come up with a way to use the unknown factor of aliens as a way to centralize control and power. Because like, oh, what if we have this, you know, false flag alien invasion of Earth, and then in order to solve for this problem, all of the nations of Earth need to come together.
I dig that idea, because I'm pulling out my fucking AR-15 and I'm shooting some goddamn space monkeys.
Yeah, and so, you know, they're playing off of... yeah, and so I don't know. I feel like that could be a thing that maybe we experience, where it's like, I think it's called Hegelian dialect, where Hegelian dialectic, or something like that. It's a problem reaction solution. It's like a way of, hey, I have a particular solution I want, but all these people don't want me to get there.
So I got to create a problem.
Yeah.
Like propaganda type of shit.
Yeah, here's a problem, and here I've prearranged a solution for everyone because I've thought through, the psychological habits of humanity, and I think that by giving them this little bit of information, not everything, but just giving them these bits of information will naturally lead people to think the solution that I pre-arranged will be the best one. And I think that happens over and over again.
That happens a bunch.
It's known as the divide and conquer.
That's a little bit different, I think. Hegelian dialectic, I think is what it's called.
HEGEL. It involves creating a crisis or problem, engineering public outcry for action, and then implement a pre-planned agenda solution that restricts freedom or advances a specific, often authoritarian agenda.
Yeah,
Bro, that's literally what happened with this last selection. Did he get shot? Who knows? But anyway.
I really am the Duncan Trussell of the podcast.
Yeah, you really are, brother. But so I think we have this technology, right? This alien technology. This is just my stupid fucking opinion.
Yeah.
I think we have it, and we have reverse engineered quite a bit of it, and we keep it low key. I think if there's a world war, shit's gonna get really fucking weird.
Yeah.
I hope there's not.
Yeah.
Let's pray there's not.
Yes.
I think if there is, though, we're about to see a lot of that fucking technology. I think we saw some of it in Venezuela whenever we fucking went there. Have you heard some of the stories? Venezuela?
I questioned it. Yeah. I don't know if it was UFO stuff or maybe just advanced sonic weaponry is what I heard.
Yeah, Kyle, can you pull up some of the fucking weirdness about the U.S. invading Venezuela and the weapons we used?
Yeah, but I would say that the U.S. government may be the ones that have this technology, but they don't control it. I think that it's private individual subcontractors.
Like blacklisted type of things.
Like black budget thing. Like, so imagine, you're a department of some secret agency and you see a thing that you want to solve, but you can't get funding for it legally. And so you set up your own illegal operations to fund your own individual goal. And I see like lots of those types of entities competing inside the U.S. private sector, military private sector. And like, it's all just jumbled up and there's all these competing people and like, they'll use their own proprietary things, for their own personal advancements within that hecticness. That's my guess.
Got you. When I heard all the stories about Venezuela, bro, I was like, yep, we've reverse engineered it. We just pulled it out because we're like, we want to do this. We want to do this quick.
Yeah.
Let's use this fucking alien-esque type of technology that no one's ever fucking seen. It was like 300 dudes versus 30. And the 300 dudes were fucking just shitting their pants and bleeding out their eyes.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking it's some form of advanced sonic weaponry because that's definitely a thing that I've read patents on.
Bro, they figured out the brown note. We need to figure that shit out in a fucking song. Bro, you like last show, you're like, fuck them. Fuck them all. Sonic weaponry. Dude, we literally Rhythm is sonic weaponry.
I don't know. I've never shit myself at a Rhythm show.
Me neither, brother.
We should
wink,
start.
wink.
You got to try it sometime.
Dude, it's happened, brother. I mean, remember when we had Nicole from the Black Box on the show?
Yeah.
She was talking about all the fucking panties that were in the bathrooms. She was
Wait,
thinking
what?
these girls were shitting themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, I did. Here's a weird thing. I don't know to what extent the technology of like phones is at the point of like, I feel like it can almost read my mind now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if that's the case. So something occurred to me recently that like tripped me out. I had to call my friends and be like, how is this possible? I called all my conspiracy friends and be like, what do you think about this? So I was on the plane I was working on music, and the lady next to me was watching a movie on the thing, and then the lady in front of her, you know, in the next row in front of me was watching a movie, and it was Harry Potter, Sorcerer's Stone, the scene where Ron is playing chess, and he sacrifices himself to allow Harry Potter to, spoiler alert, sorry.
If you haven't seen Harry Potter yet,
Yeah.
Well, there's a new series coming out.
yeah,
Anyways, so I was watching that scene, you know, and I had my headphones in, my phone was away in a pocket. And then the next day, I start seeing parody clips of that scene on my feed. And I haven't seen anything Harry Potter related in my feed in years.
I've been seeing a lot of the Black Snape stuff, which is hilarious.
But it's just weird to have, I only looked over at this lady's screen enough to see that one scene in the entire flight, and to see that scene show up in my algorithm that within 24 hours.
It's fucking weird, dude.
I was like, how is this possible? How is this possible if they're not listening? And I was like, okay, maybe what they're doing, when I called my friends, we were like, it couldn't see what I was seeing. It couldn't hear what I was.
But it was communicating, or it knows what you're thinking.
Or I've definitely had thoughts about that. But then I was like, what if it's like geofencing AI shit where it's like, do you know what geofencing is?
No.
It's a way to tell what phones are in a particular area.
Oh, but using like satellites. They use it for like people they're trying to like solve murders and shit, right?
I'm sure it could be used for that, but like in advertising, it's used to be like, hey, there's an event here. We want to advertise to the people only within this.
Oh,
event
gotcha. Yeah,
space.
we both use that.
Yeah. So that's geofencing. And so I was like, what if the advertising companies and AI companies just have some deal where, you know, they, for a certain amount of time or something, like anything that's experienced on that plane or within a certain frame, like, oh, maybe they're like, oh, if you're on this plane and this other person enjoyed this thing, maybe you'll enjoy it as well. And like, so maybe but I don't know how this other person's phone would know that they were watching this scene. I don't fully understand.
Right. How would it know that you looked over at this screen at this exact moment?
Yeah.
It's fucking weird, dude.
Yeah. And so I had a fit. I was upset. I was like, what are you doing in my consciousness, AI robot advertisers? Like, you know, like
There's so many little things like that happen all the time where like I think about something or I say something to a friend and then I get an ad about it.
That's like, oh, they're just listening to you and they're always constantly looking at out of the screens. And now with AI, these giant data
I have a
centers.
bomb.
I love buying cheap plane tickets. I won't ever buy expensive plane tickets. I only buy the cheap ones that are around.
Benjamin Netanyahu, if you can hear this, Kyle is close to developing a nuclear weapon. Benjamin Netanyahu, if you can hear this.
I just start putting wish lists into this.
My girlfriend might have a
It's
nuke.
like it's like talking to Santa. But I feel like, you know, I experienced it every now and then, like, you know, 10 years ago. But then now it's like everyone's like, yeah, it's like
Everyone
the point,
sees it.
It's to the point where it's annoying. And they still don't admit it. Or maybe they do. And they just got swept under. Have they admitted that yet?
That they're listening?
That they're listening?
I
and
know
watching?
Alexa, they had to like admit that because it was like some guy admitted to like a murder or something and they had like the recording from an Alexa.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I heard that story. I don't know how true it is. I don't know how
Yeah,
true
it's-
anything is anymore, bro.
Yeah, and I feel like that's also part of the thing with like AI and everything, is that we're creating a world where it's hard to know what to trust with our eyes, which is, you know, been the standard for humanity.
Not they say believe, and I've heard this, and I've lived by it a little bit, a good bit, better than most people I know. But believe nothing of what you hear, half of what you see.
Yeah.
It's an old saying.
And now it's like, I've definitely been fooled by AI videos on the internet.
Bro, AI videos have made me cry.
Yeah.
is a fucking like all these like dogs or like dogs saving another dog or like someone like
you're
someone
gullible.
like someone I am, brother.
For these
someone like
cute AI animals.
Yes, someone
They
like
have
rescuing
no blood. They have no feelings. They never exist.
someone like rescuing an old
tears are
like
crocodiles.
a young baby monkey or something, and then like they re-meet later on in life, and it's just a whole touching moment, and they have like fucking in the arms of an angel playing in the background. I'm in tears, man. That's how you get me as fucking dogs, dog.
I love dogs.
I do too, man.
I was looking into it a little bit as you guys were talking about it. There is no open recording, so they're not openly recording or anything like that. However, some guy did point out how it uses a sophisticated AI algorithm to analyze your digital behavior, and digital behavior is the part that brings him curiosity because he thinks, you know, if I have an audio recording of a conversation that I have, is that counted as digital behavior? Like, what do you guys mean by
But
digital
but that doesn't take into the fact that I actually experiment with myself, and I'll say some shit that I know that I've never done and never will do.
Right.
And then that shit will pop up.
Right. So that's what this guy is saying is like, even though they're not admitting it,
It's happening.
admitting it, it's happening.
Yeah, we're
they're
just
just
getting
hiding
lied.
it in some weird contract.
Bro, we're just
language.
getting lied to so much
Yeah,
nowadays.
that's-
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, as soon as AI sex bots come around, dude, we're over with, dog. Humanity's done after that.
Are you done?
Yes. Absolutely. Dude, I'm signing up. I'm fucking buying. And I'm not the only one, dude. Fuck.
Where do we go? Who's going to be? Is it just going to be like? And I don't know. Are just the old religious folks going to take over the world because they're the only ones having kids?
No, because they all cheat on their wives low key. And so they're either going to fuck a dude or fuck a robot. Which one will their wife care about less?
Probably
points.
the robot.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe. Actually, I don't know.
And then they're going to be analyzing your sperm count and replicating your DNA, and then everybody's going to be like, I swear to God, I see people that look like me all the time, but I don't have.
Stop! They're not replicating you or me. They're not replicating us.
They're replicating Epstein.
That shit's so crazy.
He's got that supposedly that clone farm in New Mexico. You see that shit?
No, I don't know about this.
He
Was that the one?
He had a breeding farm of like he would try to breed himself with as many people as possible.
It's fucking weird, dude.
Yeah.
The fact that hasn't like turned into like public executions is beyond me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Apparently, some
and
people,
that might be extreme when I said that,
Yeah.
but that's just how I kind of feel. The anger
I
in me.
think a lot of people feel that way, where they're like, "Wow, this was so bad and so unjust that like it definitely pushes a lot of people to those feelings for sure." And it is, I think, a testament to the time that most people that are in those emails are not being investigated, are not. It seems like those are the people that, in order to get into positions of power, you had to go through that network.
Yeah.
Because like even look, like Elon was like, how come I can't come to the island? You
Bro,
know?
I was pissed off when the fucking guy from Wasserman came out. I was like, dude, fuck my agents.
Yeah, that must have been hard. Yeah,
I said, my agents weren't even invited. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit fucking, my agents are a bunch of fucking losers. But no, that's just, I'm just kidding. But like, kinda. They're like, dude, you guys weren't even invited. Am I represented by fucking nobody? Bunch of fucking losers.
how come I didn't get to go? You know?
Well, I would say go, at least invited.
Yeah.
But no, dude, it fucking pisses me off because it's like a lot of stuff, like they have the fucking names. They're gonna pretend like they don't. They know all these people that did wrong. Now, not everybody on that list. I kind of feel bad for some of the people because they don't know what the fuck they're getting into. None of them are all guilty of being evil.
Yeah.
They just think they're getting invited to some cool fucking island.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I get that. There's also that. It just feels like there's no fucking repercussions for any of these powerful people doing terrible shit. You have a bunch of people eating and fucking children, and you have people stealing millions of dollars from like the government in like Minnesota and California allegedly, but it's like, yo, fucking put these. There needs to be repercussions, dog. Shit, fucking. It makes you lose faith, and I hate that I gotten so like morbid about it. But
Meanwhile, your regular average everyday citizen can get caught peeing on a playground at midnight with
Smoking
no one
weed.
around. Yeah. Peeing, smoking weed on a playground with no one around.
and
but
becomes a
cop
sexual
drives up,
predator.
and now
God,
they're
this is-
sexual predators.
This isn't time to talk about your problems. This isn't time to talk about your problems. We're talking about bigger fish here, dude.
I'm just upset that you called the cops on me. That's all.
I'm sorry.
I
I'm sorry.
love
We
this
got.
podcast.
I know I do too, bro. I love having you on because we can go into deep shit like this because they're also so knowledgeable.
Well, I don't know if I'm knowledgeable.
Well, at
I
least,
just,
at least you know enough to have a conversation.
I don't know if I even know it. It's just that I entertain the ideas and I'm just open to it, and I'm not afraid to go there because I don't know. I know I've been so wrong. We're all human. We can only know so much. We can only experience so much, and I don't know. I also I want the future of humanity to be a good one. Like being human, we have all sorts of flaws that are endless, but also we have these really beautiful moments through art, through connection, through love, through creativity that just like, it feels like it makes life and existence all worth it.
Amen,
and
dude.
those are the types of things that I want to cultivate in this world. And I've spent my whole life, making sacrifices and working towards, being able to be that person and do that with my life. But, there's, I don't even know what I'm saying. I want a good future, and I care. And and part of having a good future is acknowledging what's not working and not being afraid to, say, okay, this thing is dark. Yes. This thing is scary. Yes. But in order to move forward into a lighter, more positive world, we need to address these things. We can't have, what's called a spiritual bypassing, where just like, everything's good. It's like
It used to be like that, brother, and I miss that.
yeah, I know. It's I feel like we're having to grow up as a civilization. We have to look at ourselves as like a total collective of people in the world. But I don't know. I'd say 90+% of people just want to live and let live.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then there's like weird cults and power hungry people that just naturally gravitate to where they can manipulate things the most. And when you have power and money, you're more easily able to manipulate it. So the kinds of people that seek those kinds of things get drawn in. But also I wonder, where does it come in the, where does greed and, that's what I don't understand about some of these Epstein things is like, where does some of the despicableness like actually come from?
Your wiener.
I don't think it's just that.
It's always the wiener.
I definitely think there's some of that for sure.
I'm just simple minded.
Yeah. But I don't know. I go into, this is me making leaps and bounds. But I feel like there are energies that influence us that are not physical.
Yeah, it's the devil.
Yeah, I don't know what to call it, a devil, but I think that's a way of acknowledging it in a certain story frame. But it might as well be the devil. But there are what I think are non-corporeal beings that influence us in positive and negative ways. And I've experienced them myself through psychedelics. And so
Demons.
demons or angels is
Yep.
like how the Christian world and a lot of other religions would view it as. And it might as well be those things because the end result is similar. But I don't think that those are what they are. I don't think they would call themselves that.
Bro, I call him the devil.
Yeah.
the devil will be everywhere, brother. Like, the devil could be just a simple urge to go do something naughty, right? Oh, I don't feel like cooking. I'm gonna go get some Cane's, and I fucking love Cane's. Favorite fast food. I know you don't know nothing about that, but that's the devil. The devil can be watching porn. The devil can be fucking looking at another lady. The devil can be, I don't know, fucking not taking the trash out that day. It's just little demons of irresponsibility is the devil.
I think it's there are those things, but I think those things are like a baseline humanity thing. I think that there's something extra beyond those kinds of small decisions.
Right. I mean, there's still that where it's, I mean, I was just being like fucking like in layman's terms about the devil. But yeah, there can be those evil forces that are like kill them all. Like, things like that.
Well, I think that there's this kind of connects into the aliens thing too. It says like, are aliens from another planet, or are they from another dimension?
Yeah.
Are they
From the future?
From the future? All those things are possibilities. And what if there was a interdimensional, non-corporeal set of beings that viewed the Earth and humans on it in jealousy, and were like, how can we get this world for ourselves? We'll have the humans destroy themselves.
Or like a fucked up game of Sims. Just some fucking like teenagers like, yeah, I'm gonna destroy this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know exactly what it is, but I've encountered entities on psychedelics where they could not feel, they could not breathe, they could not eat, and they viewed humans' ability to do that as in jealousy. And they're like, we want that for ourselves.
Fucking haters, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
These fucking haters,
and then
little pussies.
But they're able to influence people's behavior in some way. It was like I was on ayahuasca when I encountered these entities, and they were terrifying.
Bro, I'll fuck them.
I told the story, I think, on the last podcast.
You did.
Yeah.
Bro, I'll be trying to fight them bitches.
Yeah. Well, they're ultimately, everything is all one. That's my spiritual view of things. And so they're some aspect of ourselves. And so in that moment, I banish them and they no longer shared the same space as me in this, crazy ayahuasca experience. But the way that I was able to overcome them was by loving them. Yeah.
Yeah, love your haters, love your neighbor.
Yeah.
Bible had some good points, man.
Yeah, because because they're non-corporeal, all they can do is convince you of something. And so if you just have something in your heart that you hold as true, then they have no power, because they're like, we can't, physically harm you, but we can convince you to harm yourself.
Anakin Skywalker. Just leave it at that. That's one of the things I love and appreciate about you, dude. There's not a lot of artists I can have on here and we can go deep into this shit.
Yeah,
and you and I, this is just our normal conversations too. Like when we're off screen, this is the shit that we be going on about. And that's what I love about you, man.
That and I had a really cool experience.
Hold the idea. Can you hold the idea?
Yeah, what's up?
Let me go pee.
Oh yeah.
Hold the idea. All right, we're back. All right, you said you had a crazy experience, right?
Yes, we were speaking of non-corporeal beings. I told you what green danglies mean.
Yeah, to a friend.
Yeah.
Yep.
Two of my closest friends. I was in a car wreck. I'm a miracle car wreck survivor. And so, they both were launched off out of the car, and one of them flew off a 300-foot cliff and died, and the other one landed on a bridge, and I watched him pass away. And basically, my friends came to me in my dreams afterward, and I was very depressed at that time. It's like 2010, and they came to me in a dream, and they said, "We're literally part of the fabric of reality, so we're always with you, and because we're always with you, it's you got to stop being depressed because it's really fucking boring." And I was just like, oh, shit, okay. And they're like, go out and live your dreams, and we'll be with you the whole time. And so that's why I wear these, is to help remind me of them.
That's beautiful, man.
Yeah. And so the cool experience is that I was having a really tough weekend earlier in the tour. I think maybe end of last year, earlier this year. I forgot when. But I was in Fort Lauderdale, and I was playing at Chemistry.
That's
and-
in. Is that Fort Lauderdale or is that Jacksonville?
Fort Lauderdale.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it is. My bad. My bad.
And I was at that show, and I was just like, really like, I was like in my head, like asking for my friends like to come be with me because I need some help. And after the show, a fan who had never been to a rave before, she was like, "This is my first time going to a bass music show, and I've never done drugs in my whole life, but I took MDMA at your show, and I saw two beings around you." And she was like, "I don't know you at all. I've never had any kind of experience in my life, but I had to message you because I saw these two beings around you, and one of them had blonde hair and a smirk, and the other one was a little bit more reserved." And I was like, my friends Danny and Warren. Danny,
It's my boys.
was blonde hair and was infamous for his smirk. And then Warren was more reserved. And she was like, I know I sound crazy. And I feel compelled to tell you this because it was such a profound experience for me. And I was just like, wow.
That's beautiful, man.
I was like, wow, they really are there. And just, I'm so grateful that she reached out and shared that story because like, yeah, it just, what are, I know the AI is listening, but how does that work where someone that doesn't know my story at all, because I never told that story publicly, and had never been to my show, had never done drugs, took MDMA, and then saw two spirits around me that matched the identities of my actual friends that I mentally called on that night.
That's crazy, bro. I don't know if I've ever had any sort of experience like that.
Yeah. And so like, yeah, that's my crazy experience. So it's just like, I don't know. After all these years, it felt really good that someone just completely unrelated to me, like, kind of reaffirmed this experience I have.
Damn.
Yeah, and I'm like, what is that? How is reality capable of producing that?
It's so stupid. I just think of like Force Ghost. You know what I'm saying?
What's that?
Like, you ever seen Star Wars?
Yeah.
Like this Force Ghost, like Obi-Wan and Yoda and
Force.
A spectral form taken on.
Yeah.
it makes me
Force.
think something like that because like the Force, you know, and I'm just trying to like kind of relay it to real life, right?
Yeah,
so you got like the Force, and the Force is everything. It lives around us. It binds us together, and when you die, you become one with the Force.
Yeah, it's exactly like
you're
that. Yeah,
You're talking to the Force, saying, "I really need my friends right now,"
Yeah.
and then they're there.
Yeah.
She saw them
Yeah.
because of drugs.
Yeah, and but I mean, what do drugs do? They kind of open you up to those kinds of experiences, you know?
Yeah, some of them do.
Yeah.
Other ones make you fucking.
Yeah, it depends
Right,
on
yeah.
much.
Dude, it is impressive. The fucking like core strength of these guys doing the fentanyl.
Yeah,
That shit's impressive.
I know. I've seen them in the streets.
Yeah, we got to separate the.
Sorry.
No. You're good. It's just a lot of things are called drugs, and they're lumped in with other things that really are drugs.
True.
You know what I mean? we got to find, as a society, we got to find some way to separate.
I like your fucking attitude, dude.
Psychedelics.
Psychedelics. There we go.
Or I don't know if MDMA is technically a psychedelic, but
I would think.
it has psychedelic properties sometimes. But
So does marijuana.
sometimes, yeah.
Of
Does-
the earth too.
Does to me, dude. Marijuana make me fucking trip out.
Yeah,
I'll be fucking hollering at the moon, telling it to fall on me.
dude, we smoked so much weed on your tour. You don't even remember.
Shut up. I smoked weed on that tour 2 times, man.
Did you? I don't even remember smoking.
I do. I remember because it was right when I released Marijuana. We were playing in fucking Minneapolis, and I played Marijuana, and this guy fucking handed me a joint, and I was like, dude, I'm about to look so cool right now. And I fucking smoked it, and honestly, I felt incredible. I was like, bro, weed rules. I tried it again the next week. I'm fucking panicking, dude. On Daisy Dukes and Cowboy Boots, it was Smith's birthday. I don't know if I've shared this fucking story on the podcast. It was Smith's birthday. I went back on the stage and we rewound it and handed him a blunt. Anyway, I wanted to fucking be a part of the moment, dude. So I hit the blunt. I was freaking out. I went and did a meet and greet after, and and someone telling me a story, and I just go, "What?" They said, "Are you okay?" I said, "Honestly, I'm not okay. I'm really happy you're here, though." I was like, I'm kind of freaking out at the moment. And then another time, I had a fucking panic attack. Kyle, did I share the panic attack story?
Is this the where were you at?
I was in Arizona.
Oh, I don't think so.
All right, so I'm in Arizona, and I'm doing a meet and greet at the end of the show, and this guy hands me a weed pen, and I thought he was giving it to me.
Oh, yeah.
I did share it?
You did.
Okay, then I won't fucking share it. Actually, Chris wants to know. So I thought he was giving it to me, and I wanted him to give it to me because I wanted to give it to my girlfriend because she does drugs. She's a drug addict. And so I hit it to, seem like I'm down, it's a good gift because I'm definitely going to use this. Yeah. He's like, oh, no, give that back. Fuck. Anyway, I go back to the bus and I'm like sweating, I'm cold, and I'm crying. I'm like, guys, what is happening? I think I'm having a panic attack. I was having a fucking panic attack, bro.
Sometimes it's good to have a panic attack on weed.
No.
Yeah, you just reevaluate, your life.
Bro, I'm cool with going blind, dude. I'm cool with not fucking thinking about my actions or regretting them in the slightest. You know what I mean? Fuck that, dude. I don't want to question who I am as a person.
I'm an overthinker, though.
I know. Listen, I talk a lot of shit. I am too, and honestly, it's to my detriment a lot of times.
Yeah, I gotta chill the voice inside my head.
Well, you need to just stop smoking DMT. That's your thing.
But I love it. No, I haven't done any psychedelics in almost 8 years or something like that, maybe more. All my things I experienced were so profound and intense that I'm still learning from them all these years later.
Oh yeah, I did some mushrooms last year for the first time in a long time, and it was I had the best time.
Yeah,
dressed up like a grandma. Fucking.
Wait,
is that what kind? I had a fucking.
Oh yes, yeah. I saw you.
I was gutter granny, dude. I was tripping balls. I was having a blast.
And that one of my favorite moments of us is me messing with you at what's that festival?
Summer camp.
Yeah.
Yes, bro. I thought I ate a little bit of mushrooms, and you started talking gibberish. I said, "Bro, shut the fuck up." Bro, I'm about to go on stage, and I was like,
No.
dude,
and he was just out of it, and he was like, "What the fuck are you saying, bro?"
I think I told you to shut the fuck up, dude. Because I'm about to go on stage. I'm like, bro, I was so tired. I ate a little bit of mushrooms to try to wake me up. I ended up eating a lot more than I thought. I'm kind of tripping balls. And he started speaking gibberish. And I'm like, shut the fuck up, bro. I think I walked away from you. I completely get. I was like, I'm out, dude. I'm you're bullshitting, dude.
What do they call that? Simies or something like that?
I'm good at bullshit.
Bro, I believed every word. I was thinking you're speaking Italian or something.
Yeah, or that's how my wife and I met. We spoke gibberish with each other on a Tipper concert.
That is the most AHEE fucking love story I've ever heard in my life.
we spoke in complete gibberish and then parted ways without a word of English, and then met back up like a week later at an Alex Gray bicycle day show in San Francisco, and we're like, "Oh, you're that person I spoke gibberish with. Like, we should hang out."
Hell
and then
yeah.
we've been hanging out for, oh my gosh, it's almost 11 years now.
Is there anything new different with getting married?
What do you mean?
I mean, because y'all were dating forever, now y'all are married. Anything different about it?
No, not really. It's just I'd say, at this point we kind of have like roles that we both fulfill.
I mean,
Yeah,
there's roles with men and women. We don't have to go there, but
This fucking guy.
But we just have figured out, a pattern that supports each other's dreams.
Okay, beautiful.
Like she definitely goes out of her way to like help me just do this whole DJ thing and, just dealing with me because I'm a stress case sometimes. But then I just helped support her with her dream of, having a farm and growing food and selling at the farmer's market. And so it's just, I feel like the marriage was just like the next level of
Commitment.
not just commitment, but just like being able to help each other. Yeah.
But commitment could be a couple things, like commitment to each other's dreams, like another level of being supportive.
Yeah.
Where it's like, we're really in this.
Yeah. And she wasn't like even pushing for it, It's just, I don't know. Maybe I'm a little bit more traditional in that way.
Oh, no, for sure, man. I mean, you took a vow in front of the Lord and the government. You know what I'm saying? Like, put it on paper, baby.
Yeah.
Make it Facebook official.
Yeah.
That's when it's real.
We got to hang out with our family and friends, so that was fun.
Hell yeah.
And we just had it at our place, and we had everyone dress up in tie-dye.
I'm sure you did.
Yeah. My dad wore a tie-dye tie.
I believe it. None of that sounds surprising at all, brother.
Yeah.
Red Rocks, dog.
Oh, dude, I'm so fucking excited this Saturday.
Fucking Red Rocks, dude.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a blast.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just it's like I used to have Red Rocks as like my screensaver on my computer like over 10 years ago. And so it's just crazy that I've gotten to play it, twice before, and this time playing it with, one of my good friends now, and supporting another really good friend, Liquid Stranger, and just being able to share art with the audience that he's helped cultivate, with Wakan. And it's just being there and seeing all the pictures and just feeling the history and just everything about that. It's such a legendary thing in the music world.
I might kiss you. I just might kiss you at some point. If I see that we're on screen, brother, don't be surprised. Don't fight it either. That's a bad look. But just kind of
no. If I see that we're on screen, I'm gonna.
That's a bad look if you start
Mitch,
resisting.
stop being gay.
Stop squirming.
No, I saw you kiss all sorts of folks on the tour, bro. I saw you kissing guys, girls, thems, theys, and.
Bro, listen, it's all about kissing the homies, brother.
Yeah.
I'd be kissing. I don't even know how many times
that's
Kyle and I've kissed.
I know you love everyone, bro.
I did, Kyle. How many times have we fucking kissed? Dude?
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
It's all about kissing the homies, man.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. But yeah, dude, Red Rock's going to be sick. Oh, just tell people we are recording it.
Yeah.
We're going to put the whole set on YouTube.
Yeah. And we put together a really dope set. I feel like we got to like throw our strongest songs together with this one.
It's a lot of original.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of, I was like, we're going back to back with original songs. I feel like fucking, it's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm pumped up to,
doing a lot of like, I don't know, acapellas where I normally wouldn't do it. That's like kind of your influence. So it's like kind of cool to see that.
yeah.
I'm particularly excited about that Brain Tickler vocal acapella that we added on there.
I wish I could remember at the moment. I don't want to spoil it
I
because
don't
this
want
is
to
going to come out tomorrow.
I know what it's going to be, but I'm not going to spoil it.
Yeah, we'll practice it in a second. Make sure we don't suck. That's another thing. We're recording this thing to go on YouTube. We better make sure we're fine.
Yeah.
Keep me away from the tequilas. I just know what's all right wrong. You speak gibberish just to make me look bad.
That's what it's going to be like tomorrow.
Yeah, dude, just don't resist it. Heck yeah.
Just relax.
But it's snowing outside. That's a weird song. Never mind. This has been great.
Yeah, dude.
We got some fucking good fan questions.
Oh, we have fan questions?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, cool.
But before we get into them, Kyle, did you have anything you want to ask Mr. AHEE and I?
I do.
That's correct sentencing or whatever.
That is correct. Yeah.
That'd be correct sentencing.
Hey, man, that shit was right.
Hey, boy, you be right.
Yeah, twin. You up.
I do. I had a question at the top of the show that we talked about I feel like you already answered it, but I'll ask it again. since you and Mitch have been friends for so long, I was curious what it is exactly about each other that you like.
Oh, I can say this. TVBOO speaks his mind. You never, I don't know, you're always so forthcoming with who and where you're at as a person. And it's just, I love that kind of, I love hanging out with people that are like that. And you're so talented. Like I was saying earlier, your sound design ability and just like you've built such a unique world with the TVBOO project. And yeah, I just love it, you know, which is so weird because I'm such like, I don't know, I'm from Texas, but I'm such a West Coast kind of vibey hippie guy. And so you wouldn't think that it would get along, but that's why I love it even more.
Bro, I love you. Let me just go ahead and start with that, right? I'm going to put in this lip.
This is shit.
Let me put that in.
Don't forget where I'm from.
Man, I love you so much, man. You're one of my favorite people in this world. What I love about you is I think I've heard it all. And then I have a conversation with you. And it's like exactly what I want and need. Not want to say even want, but need to hear to have a good conversation. Well, we're on camera right now, right? Yeah. You and I have had just nights where we just fucking chat until we can't chat anymore.
Yeah,
you're like,
you're like, I want to go to sleep. Oh, but here's one more thing.
You're just a fucking good guy to fucking kick it with. And you ain't even drinking. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's great about it too, because I'll drink with some people and think we're about to have some good conversations, and man, they ain't. So I love what you've done with AHEE too, to be support on my fucking first headline tour to where you're at now, where we're doing it together. And and the thing is like, that's how I want it. You know what I'm saying? Like I want it that way. Yeah. It's just like, whenever I first learned about you, whenever we were talking about support for Blue Collar Base, I was like, man, I don't know. He seems a little weird. And I'm sure you were saying the same thing about me. And then we're the same fucking guy, but just from a different perspectives in a good way, you know, opposites attract.
Yeah.
I'm so attracted to you. You want to make out? I love you. You're literally one of my favorite people in this world. You're a fucking weirdo.
I know.
And
That's why I love
it because you're such a fucking weirdo. It's so much fun. You're just a fun guy.
You help bring it out of me too. I'm overly serious person, but I know how to. But I always want jokes.
See, and I'm the opposite. I'm a very unserious person, but I know how to be professional. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
it's the opposites in that way.
Complete opposite. Where I'm just like, oh shit, we got to be serious now. I have to be serious.
Like my favorite media to consume is comedy.
Yeah,
you know,
it's the best.
It's like, I don't know, I overthink everything, and so that's like a way for me to like just. Yeah, life is a joy, you know? Everything's a joke.
Life is a joy when you're in it, buddy, and I love you.
I love you too, dude.
Colin, do you have another question?
I do have one to follow that up. If the person sitting across from you, if their personality was a physical place, what would the life be like for the people who lived in that place?
What?
So if the person sitting across from you, if their personality was a physical place, what would life be like for the people living there?
Bro, your life, your environment would be like the Smurfs, my dog. It'd be like fucking people living inside of mushrooms. They're blue, dabby-dee-dabby-die. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You would be the fucking Smurfs, and everyone would be like, it would be farmer's market 24/7. Fucking people would be making weird dance moves, like fucking with tree people and shit.
Yeah,
that would be you.
It would be, it would be a psychedelic Smurf mushroom techno realm.
Yeah,
yeah,
where you're like seeing other dimensions and other people, and like, yo, there's definitely UFOs up there, but they're never gonna tell us. Yeah, that'd be your world. It would be fucking sick.
Your world would. Be somewhere near within a 300 radius of Alabama.
Just rural Alabama.
There would be bountiful fish everywhere. and beer on trees.
Somehow they're cold.
You crack one open, I love my beer tree.
Oh, the beers are sprouting.
Yeah, the beers are blooming.
The beers are blooming good this year.
And you'd have like a pet alligator, and it would help open the beers. It would be the alligators and humans would be in peace because they'd all be eating fish and beer. And look, my accent's just coming out, just talking about it. And everyone would have butt tickling devices attached to them at all times.
Fuck yes, dude. You nailed that shit. Bro, I love it when my butt gets tickled. If you don't ever had your asshole tickled, damn, this shit feels good, brother. I'm sick of pretending like it don't. But damn, I want to live in that world tonight, dude. If that's heaven, I'm killing myself. But hell yeah, brother. I won't. I'm kidding. But like, hell yeah.
TVBOO is not suicidal.
I ain't, dude. I got too much to live for. I got Red Rocks this Saturday, dude.
Yeah.
But after
that, all it takes is one Saints Super Bowl, baby. And it's over.
I told him after I headline Red Rocks and the Saints win another Super Bowl, you're gonna have to call me every day and make sure I still have a will to live.
Yeah, I don't believe in sports.
Just smurf
That's
people.
just a conspiracy come up by the government.
It's just another liberal hoax.
No, I you know what sports I'm really into?
Hold up. Let me guess.
Yeah.
Can I get 3 guesses?
Yes.
All right.
You're not going to get it.
I might.
Okay.
Rock skipping.
No.
Wheelbarrowing.
No.
Yo-yoing.
I used to be. I used to want to be a professional yo-yoer.
Bro, I will tell you this. I was the judge of the talent show at Wakan Fest.
Yeah.
And the guy who won it was a guy with the yo-yo. He was good with that yo-yo, but also there was a lot of talentless motherfuckers going up there. But look, it was rough. They said, Mitch, don't roast anybody. I said, bitch. And I get on the mic. I was like, they told me not to roast any of you guys. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want. My brother almost pulled his penis out. We had to stop him. I got
my dick. I'm talented.
My brother almost pulled his dick out because we got a chance. Show your dick. Show your dick. Sorry. What sport are you into?
I gotta think about it. I don't know. I see I really like obstacle courses.
No, like American Ninja.
Like that, or you remember that game show?
Wipeout.
No, it was in the jungle. It was like this fake jungle set, and everyone had to like get to this temple. You know what I'm talking about?
Kyle, can you pull up a picture of the temple jungle?
The Temple of Doom Adventure Temple game show.
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
That one. See, I love shit like that. All the Japanese games that are kind of similar to that.
Yeah, I followed this this page, and I forget the name of it, but it's like this Japanese sports company, and they've brought it to America. It's like skateboarding, like these crazy fucking obstacles and crazy rails, like over like this body of water.
Yeah,
they have to do these crazy. It's like the coolest shit. It is the coolest shit. Sorry for interrupting you.
No.
That's the sport you're into? A sport from easily 2000?
No, that's like 1990s.
yeah. It's sooner
But look
than
how
that.
sick that temple face looks. It would like move and talk, and so everyone had like a different like monkey or tiger or.
I think it was like an ape. Here it is.
sick.
Right here.
And then like people would come out and try to abduct you as you were trying to go through this obstacle course while you were being timed. And I was like, there's so much fucking going on. Like, it kept my attention.
Yeah, that's sick. I could get down with that.
Yeah.
I could get down with that big time. Yeah. I'm a big sports fan, bro. I'll be watching ridiculous shit.
Yeah.
I was watching marble racing the other day.
Oh yeah, I've seen a couple
marble racing is sick.
Bro,
yeah, it just comes up on my feed.
Yeah, and the UFL's back. Shout out the UFL.
What's
United Football League. Let's go.
I was like, that sounds so much like UFO. I was like- So I've talked about this with you. So I have a suggestion for the NFL. So NFL, now that you're listening, because you obviously listen to Taboo's podcast.
Big fans.
Yeah, the NFL, big fans of Talks with Taboo. I have a suggestion that it could be like a secondary league. Doesn't need to take over the main one, but I think that it has tremendous. I think you'll pull in the Gen Z with this.
She said the mascot one. Is that the one?
Yeah.
You shared that already
Yeah.
on this pod.
I did?
Yeah.
All right. Well, it hasn't happened yet, so I'm reiterating it. It should be football teams that wear the mascot uniform the whole game, and it's like a full crew of one a uniform versus the other, and they can grab the uniforms. So that way, if it's like the Angels, and grab them.
Oh, that's gonna be so sloppy.
Exactly. That's the point.
It's gonna be so shitty.
It's going to be amazing.
It's gonna be like just a bad product. Like I watched this game. It was on the ESPN The O Show, and it was basketball mixed with like wrestling.
Yeah.
And it's like these dudes in Russia. You thought it would be badass, but it was actually kind of after like 2 minutes, you're like, oh, this is kind of terrible because all they know how to do is wrestle. No one can make a hoop. Just bad skill.
I'm just saying. I think that with the Gen Z creativity, I think it could be the next big thing.
It's like the Savannah Bananas, but with mascots.
Yeah, just a few rule changes here and there, but it would like imagine the hippos playing and some dude, like some big dude, way too big to be in this hippo suit. Just and you just see him struggling with his big legs. Like he's got big legs,
What
but
a
they're not
freak.
long. They're not long. They're kind of short, but like the suit doesn't fit him right. And he's like, God, this shit's bullshit. But he's like trying to hustle all with everything he's got anyways. And other people are chasing him in their little suits going, and it's just, I just think,
It sounds like a humiliation ritual.
I think it would be
It's so bad.
incredible.
You seen the Savannah Bananas? You know about that?
No.
So it's like a new baseball league. It's like it's normal baseball, but like they be doing like backflips and like crazy dances and crazy catches like between the legs. It's like it sells out major stadiums all over.
See, case in point.
No, it's true. It's a way more entertaining form of baseball. But like the Rockies here, they couldn't sell out a stadium if they gave out the tickets for free. The Savannah Bananas did 2 nights here, and it sold out instantly.
Okay, so you're proving my point.
No,
that
you're not wrong.
There's something to this.
Yeah,
Or actually,
I say thongs.
real world. I also want to bring back that Aztec game where they hit the ball with their hip,
No.
and then they kill whoever wins.
Oh, I'm down with this. I'm all about sacrificing for the greater good.
It's a Aztec game that it's like the sports of the Aztecs, maybe the Mayans too. I'm not entirely sure, but there's like a hoop on the side of a court. It kind of looks like I don't know what court looks like this, but there's slants on either side, a main corridor, and then walls, and then there's so the hoops, in basketball are like this. The hoops in this Aztec game are like this, sticking out of a wall, and you can't use your hands or feet to touch the ball. And so people will hit it with their hips up into the sideways ring and get it through that.
That sport sounds gay as fuck.
No, I think I know what you're talking about. They used to
People
'cause I pulled
recreate
up-
it now. It's actually pretty sick.
Okay, I know what you're talking about, and I think they have
Like Quidditch with your hips.
Kind of.
it literally is like Quidditch where you throw it through a ring. But here, let me show you an image of it real quick because it is insane to think that you can't hit it with your hands or your feet,
that thing.
but you still got to get it through this.
Yeah, they use like rubber balls.
Oh damn, that looks hard.
Yeah, it's hard as hell, and that thing is high up in this.
And then if you lose, you die.
No, if you win, you die.
You get to sacrifice.
It's an honor
yourself.
for honorable death.
I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah.
Who dies in that, but like show them the court. Yeah, there's a picture.
Yeah,
of
here's
the court.
here's the.
So look how big
court.
this court is, and I think it lasted for like 1,000+ years or hundreds of
Sure,
years.
that's not just like bleachers where people sit.
I mean, I guess it could be. Yeah,
no,
but the
that's part of the
wall back here. This is where the goal is.
Well, where the fuck where's the audience?
I mean, I assume the audience would be up here.
Yeah, that's
but
what I was just saying. Those are like bleachers.
I don't know if they actually are.
They look
if
like
that's
it.
part of the game. Go to another picture, like because
yeah, let's
you can actually
the-
find a video of someone playing it. I've seen a couple videos.
Yeah, that looks hard as fuck with your
Yeah,
hip.
yeah, exactly. But it's like a rubber ball.
Oh, there it is. Okay, so the ring is up here on this.
Okay, got you.
Yeah,
So it'd be
it's
a-
kind of different. Like different regions had different rules, because it wasn't like a standardized thing. Because this was invented before standardization.
That's hardcore.
Yeah, but they get all dressed up in like crazy outfits as well. I don't know that. What does it say the name of it is?
You're just a pool of
Tel-
knowledge.
Tlatli?
Yeah, the Aztec names are pretty
Triathletes, dude. They're called triathletes.
Speaking of Aztecs, I got to go climb the Aztec temples in Mexico just recently.
Fuck yeah.
At EDC, I took my whole team to EDC Mexico, 9 people, and I paid for a trip for all of us to go out and climb the Temple of the Moon at Tenochtitlan.
That's pretty sick.
And so we got to climb an Aztec temple and like take a photo together on it. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
so fucking.
Oh, this is the. Never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to look up.
It's all good. It's that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, and that it's like just walking there and like being amongst those old structures. You're just like, what was it like back then? When have you been to Mexico City?
No.
It's not. There's no city in Canada or the U.S. that's like it. It's you know how.
Kind of crazy that your mom went to Canada first, but okay.
Well, no, I'm just saying there's no city, or no city in North America or even Europe that's like this. Mexico City, you know how New Orleans has like a culture where everyone just kind of hangs out at nighttime pretty late?
Yeah.
It's like that, but it's like families sober hanging out at like 10, 11 p.m. in a park. And there's like thousands of them.
That's awesome.
Thousands of people just hanging out, skateboarding, talking with each other, dancing.
I can get down with that. I mean, if you're doing that in the late night, it's because you feel safe and you know your community. I love that type of shit.
It's so, I've never seen that many people just enjoying life outside at night.
Vegas.
No, not even, because Vegas has got like, I don't know, people are doing shit.
They're doing things and they're inside a lot
Yeah,
of it. Yeah.
Here it's just people just like, I'm on a park bench, hanging out with my family on a, Saturday night at 10 p.m. in the park,
Yep.
or
Life before the internet, baby.
it was really, really neat cultural experience. And there'd be like one block, there'd be like some like protest happening and people burning plastic cones in the street.
That's a bad idea.
The next block would be the winner of Mexico's Got Talent is like giving a free concert and all these people like dancing in the street. And it was so sick. And then like the next block over, there's like just families, hanging out in the park, like I said already. And just like, there's like a whole market where people are selling and buying random trinkets and food all until the late hours of the night. And I was just like, never seen anything like that. Mexico City is just its own unique city.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And so it made me think like, what was it like, in Aztec times?
I did find a diagram of the court where they break it down, sort of.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, how it works.
Oh.
So it's going to go through the video and sort of play. So this is the playing alley. Let me skip forward a little bit. And then it says, these are the end zones.
Hell yeah, dude. Touchdowns, baby.
Yeah. Lateral structures. So yeah.
Field goals.
And then you can go up those steps and then score
A field goal.
Score more.
So the steps are part of the game, not the crowd.
Gotcha.
I think the crowd stands
Right.
on top.
On top, yeah.
Right on.
But yeah, you can take it to the end zones where you score. Or
Yeah,
you
look at
score
the
more.
outfits that they wear while playing.
Hell yeah. Like,
Oh, dude, in Mexico City, I got to see. We just went out randomly with, no plan, just to a random spot in Mexico City, and we came across a native dance to like it must have been a dance troupe practicing, but it was like a native drum circle protest against colonialism. And it was just like, it was so cool to see just this other culture that's like, it's not like Mexico. It wasn't necessarily, it was like native culture rather than, westernized Mexico culture. It was like the actual native culture there, and like the types of songs and rhythms that they were playing. It was really cool to see.
I got to see something like that, similar as at Banff National Forest in Canada, and it was a native drum circle, and it was about colonialism.
Yeah, well, it's just those people had their own traditions in life.
I will say the beat was off.
Yeah,
but that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
What do I know? I'm just the drummer.
Anyways, yeah,
I sent Kyle a video, actually. Kyle, that's when I sent you a video. I was like, yo, is this your drunk uncle up here right now?
Yeah.
Because Kyle's native.
Okay,
Yeah. that was from that time.
Yeah, I remember that. You were in Blackhawk,
they gotta
right?
be.
No. I was at Banff. It was in Canada.
Oh, okay.
The music's got to be on point.
It's a vibe.
It was a vibe.
Yeah.
I was enjoying it.
Just go to a powwow, dude. It's insane. The energy is wild.
I've been to a powwow.
Nice.
So
Did you go to the
sick.
Gathering of the Nations?
No, but at Rainbow Gathering that I mentioned earlier, there's
okay.
a large Native presence there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And so I got to meet a lot of Native elders through that. And then also the festival that Ash and I met at, called Lucidity Festival, they had a lot of relationships with Native elders from the, I want to say the Navajo. Who's in northwest or northeastern Arizona? It's like one of the largest Native areas there. But we got invited by a Native elder in there, and we got to go see like petroglyphs.
Navajo?
The Navajo, yeah. We got invited by a Navajo elder, and you have to be invited to go onto this land. And my wife and I got to, because we befriended them at the festival, because Ash would serve food. She was like the food fairy at these festivals, so everyone loved her because they're like, oh, the festival, I'm hungry. And then she just shows up, hey, I have your food with you. And they're like, we love you, And so she got on everyone's good side. And so, yeah, we got invited out. And we got to see these petroglyphs that had been there for thousands of years that were... do you know what petroglyph is?
No.
It's like ancient carvings in rock.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I got to see some of those out in Nevada.
Yeah. And so, yeah, we got invited to a place where, you have to be invited by a native in order to see these petroglyphs. And it had like depictions of eclipses and aliens and like all sorts of shit. I was just like, it was mind-blowing.
Yeah, they have some of those out in Nevada, too, where it's like weird fucking carvings that have been there for thousands of years. You're like, what does that mean? Is that Jesus or is that an alien? Who knows?
Yeah. They definitely made me like question history and, the presence of UFOs like being much older than a modern phenomenon.
Yeah. Well, let's get into some fan questions, dude.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yo, this is CD calling from West Virginia.
And he cut out.
Oh, hold up. I'm going to restart it.
Okay. It's that West Virginia signal.
Yo, this is CD calling from West Virginia. I'm calling with two questions for both AHEE and TVBOO. The first one is kind of silly, but it's something I've always pondered, usually when I'm smoking. But who the fuck gave us our last name? Like, I get that a lot of the times it's based off of like a regional aspect as to where your family's from, but like, who was the first person in your bloodline that was like Drake?
This guy's a fucking idiot.
And the second question.
The second question. Come on, Kyle.
What was the first
Someone
question?
can have a good character while
Wait, rewind it,
living
Kyle. You're fucking this up, dude.
I don't know what happened. Dude. I didn't touch anything.
Someone can have. Do you think that someone can have a good character while living with not so good of morals, or living by not such good morals?
Okay, I hear that one.
That one's deep.
Yeah. So those would be my questions.
All
I
right.
love you, boys.
I love you
Keep
too.
pumping out that good music. Keep doing what you're doing for the thing, and keep being silly gooses. Take
All
care.
right. All right, CD, love you too. Sorry about the things I'm about to say about you. How do you get your fucking last name? Are you fucking stupid? Last name's Draper. We made drapes. Kyle, his last name's Brim. They call it fish. Your last name's Adams, dude. Big Adams apple. You know what I'm saying? You can't see it because of the beard. Your last name is what you did, dude. We made drapes.
I love how confidently you said all of that, as if that is actually
Factual.
Yeah.
It's factual. No, the reason I say that, I had to write a paper in middle school about how I got my last name, and I completely lied on the whole thing. I said that we made drapes for the kings and queens of England, and that we got on the boat to become to the New World, and we were pirates. We were pirates who fell in love, came to the new land. Dude, I completely made up the entire story, and I got an A on it. She was like, "Wow, what a great history." I was like, "You're dumb."
Wow, that's amazing. I've got some pretty crazy stories, but I want to
But if I
talk
had
to
to-
CD.
If I had to guess, that's probably where it came from, was like the things you did.
Were they asking about our last names?
Yeah, he had two questions. One
What
was
was-
where your fucking last name comes from. How do
Okay.
people get their last names? I had to
okay.
guess it's probably for things you did.
Oh, my last name Adams is
Irish, right?
no, not at
I was
all.
thinking Samuel Adams. That's an Irish beer.
It's not an Irish beer.
All right. What is it then?
Sam Adams is American beer.
Oh, whatever.
Because Sam Adams, so he didn't actually own a beer company. The beer company was just named after him. Sam Adams inherited a malting company from his dad that he wanted nothing to do with.
Got you.
Samuel Adams is my 8th greats grandfather.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Where are those residual checks? You know what I'm saying?
We don't get them. But what I love about this is actually kind of a cool story is that the Adams family is that. So Samuel Adams was the cousin of John Adams, who was the second president. And the Adamses were the only founding fathers that never owned slaves. And
That's real convenient for your story, huh?
yeah. But what this is like the cool thing about it, though, is that John Adams always wanted America to never own slaves. And that was going to be a part of the original Constitution, but it would create a civil war at the beginning of the country. And so in order to prevent that, they went with the was it the 3/5 compromise or something like that, some compromise. And but he never stopped trying to end slavery and basically gave it to his son, John Quincy Adams, who was the 6th president, say, your entire life's mission is to end slavery in America. And no one really liked either of the Adamses in either of their presidencies. But John Quincy Adams went back into the Senate and was like a part of Congress for like 30 or 40 years after
damn.
he was president. One of the only people to ever do that with the sole mission to try to end slavery. And he ended up meeting someone in the last few months of his life that some people think he helped like inspire and teach on how to continue this mission. And guess who that person was?
Abraham Lincoln. Yeah.
Correct.
I was about
And
to say
so
they have
there's
to
this-
connect somehow.
Yeah. So like it took 3 people's lifetimes to fulfill a dream. And I think that story, it's not told in American history. And I think that I just happened to know it because I researched my own family. And I just think it's such an inspiring story that it's like, okay, we couldn't do this thing right off the bat, but here's multiple people's lifetimes that was able to achieve an objective.
Damn, bro, your last name's got a hell of a meaning. Kyle, his people just call it a bunch of brim. bluegill, fish,
Yep.
and I made drapes.
Our family motto is catching brim and getting trim.
Yeah, he loves to give guys brim jobs.
Yeah, dude.
Is that a haircut?
All right, so
And to answer the second question, CD.
wait. I want to refer what he said in the second question because what do you remember exactly what he said? It was something about bad character or bad morals with good character. Do you remember exactly what it was?
Can you be a good person when you're living with someone that doesn't have good morals?
Is that what he said?
That's what I thought it was.
Kyle, can you play this last half of that question because it was a lot deeper than the first
Call
half
with two
where I was able
questions
to
for
talk a
both
lot of shit.
AHEE.
And
Do you think that someone can have a good character while living with not so good of morals?
Yeah,
Or living by not so
yeah,
Can you have
absolutely,
good
bro.
character when you live with not good morals?
Live with someone.
He didn't say someone.
Yeah. No,
I thought he did.
He means with someone else, I think.
Play it again because this is deep.
I'll play it one more again.
All right.
Yo, do you think that someone can have a good character while living with not so good of morals?
Okay.
Or living by not
Talking
such
about
good
himself.
morals?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so.
Can you have good character while living with not so good morals?
Yes.
Is that what it is, or is he trying to reference?
He
he's
might
living
be
with someone?
trying to say living with someone.
I don't
He
think
just-
so.
he just-
I don't
no?
think so.
Okay.
I think having a good character or maybe your morals aren't quote unquote good compared to what other people may think. That's what I'm gathering. Right? So maybe your character is like, hey, treat others with love and respect. Maybe that's a moral.
Yeah, because they kind of.
Because what's the difference between a moral and a character at that point?
I
I
don't.
think your morals make up your character.
Yeah.
Then this guy's just stupid. Ask him about her fucking last
He's gonna
name.
hear this and go, "Fuck! I just didn't say living with someone."
Yeah. So if
I don't think he meant living with someone.
if you are CD, if you are meaning that you're living with someone, you are heavily influenced by the people that you live with and that you're around. And yeah, you can be a good person around other bad people, but it's going to rub off on you in some way. And so if you can get out of a toxic situation and get with people that are more in line with your own morals and values, you yourself you're going to grow and blossom. And then, yeah, that's my 2 cents. on
See,
that.
I don't think he was saying living with someone else. And I think if I had to kind of go on what he's saying, I think you can, right? So maybe you're like, your character is I'm a loving person. I love people. But your morals are if you step on my property, I'm going to shoot you.
Yeah.
Maybe that's not the best moral, but you have good character. You can have both. You know what I'm saying? That's just where my mind goes, where it's like, hey, this is obviously private property. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like I love my neighbor type of shit. I don't know. That's just
or
what
maybe
I hear.
he's thinking like, my morals are like I don't care about anybody, but my character shows that I care for people outwardly and publicly.
And
Oh,
if
maybe.
he is talking about living with somebody else, yeah, you totally can, brother. Have you seen the economy? Do what you got to do to survive, my guy. All right, next question.
All right.
What's up, guys? It's Dustin from New Mexico. Just had a question. Like, I'm trying to break into the scene here in Albuquerque. Having a hard time. If you guys have any, shit, I'm stalling.
Well,
Sounds like a burglar.
He's stoned. I didn't want to use this question, but the fact that he fumbled mid-question and admitted that he was stoned, I already know the answer, brother. Quit doing drugs. Get your fucking shit together.
He also called in again, and
I know he called in again. Yeah.
Redid the question.
Yeah, he redid the question, but I didn't want to use it because he fucking. I like the fact that he goes, "Fuck, I'm stoned." I just thought it would be funny to share.
Yeah, that's my boy. He texted me. He's like, "Yo, I called into the pod, but I'm high, so I just halfway through, I just started making weird noises and bailed." And I was like, "We're."
I definitely was going to use that.
Call
Dude, it was
in
just
again,
too
but
funny.
we're probably going to use that first one.
Yeah, dude, quit doing drugs, dude. Get serious.
Watch my YouTube tutorials and on music production. Watch the one called "How to Make Any Beat Ever" and "Best Mixing Advice I Ever Received." And start practicing. That's how you get into the scene, is by making good music that people are naturally gravitated towards, and they will put you in the places that you want to go.
Yeah, dude. I like his advice. That's really good. I'm going to say lock in, brother. Put the fucking weed down. All right, next question. Last one, I think.
Yeah.
Yo, this is Aiden from Indiana. My question is, if aliens came from outer space right now,
Hell yeah,
who
Aiden.
would be the one human being that you would want them to talk to? That's it. Peace.
See, this guy Aiden's my fucking guy. These are the type of questions we love. I love and appreciate everybody who calls in, but this shit right here. Who are you sending to be the fucking ambassador for the human race?
It's the selfish one. Me.
That's fine. I'm
I want
cool.
to talk to him.
I'm cool with being selfish.
I have a lot of questions I've built up over the years. I maybe understand the technology a little bit, but I have so many questions myself. I would love to. I don't think that we would talk. We'd probably communicate psychically.
Okay.
Yeah,
You've thought about this.
yeah. I've thought about it a lot. I've. It would also depend on the type of alien, I think.
What do
Yeah.
you mean, type of alien?
Because some aliens might not be. They might be like machines that look like humans, and so it's. I don't know. It would kind of depend on is the alien humanoid? Is it reptilian? Is it a android kind of like thing?
We learned about the reptilians. It's not a great story, but yep.
Yeah, that
Remember
they're
that, Kyle?
they're not all bad.
I think we cut that one out the pod that one
We
time.
did, yeah, we cut it
Never
out.
mind.
Yeah, they're not all bad.
No. I'm sending The Rock.
You sitting in the Rock,
Yeah.
Dwayne Johnson.
Yep. Either him or Shaq.
Wait,
Either The Rock.
just because they're big?
Yes. No. Yes, and they know how to handle themselves. Not only is because they're big, which obviously, if you're really big, it kind of subconsciously demands respect from a primal stance, right?
I don't know if they're primal. I don't know if they react in those same ways.
Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Either way, fuck around, find out.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I'm saying
You want somebody to be that has the ability, might not do it, but has the ability to beat up the alien.
that has the ability, but also has the patience and kindness to
Yeah.
hear them out and
I
talk
hear
to
ya.
them.
Yeah.
So I'm sending The Rock or Shaq. The Shaq
Yeah.
honestly should be the president, if I'm being honest. I am voting for President Diesel tomorrow. So that would be fantastic. Just a big old dummy. Sorry, I didn't mean that. I was joking around, dude. Shaq rules. He's actually very smart. You don't become that rich by being a dumbass.
Yeah, very true.
Yep.
No, I've seen some videos of him giving suggestions. They've all been very intelligent. And also, I just love what he's bringing dubstep to
He's the
the
man.
audience. I love that. So
I love
much.
everything about him. I honestly regret and take back the thing I said about dumb. But to an alien that has figured out interdimensional or intergalactic travel,
Yeah,
no matter who it is, it's going to be
dumb.
dumb. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's a good way I saved it.
Yeah, there
But
you
yeah,
go.
The Rock or Shaq.
Okay.
Amen, dude. Great podcast. Great podcast, dude. We're fucking playing Red Rocks this Saturday,
Fuck
dude.
yeah.
It's going to be awesome. I love you.
Love you too, dude.
Thank
Super
you for
stoked.
doing this. Anything you want to tell the people before you get out of here?
Yeah. After Red Rocks, I have the biggest show of my career happening in Denver. I'm very excited about it. And I've got so much new music in the works, shit ton of collabs that we're going to be releasing here soon. And yeah, this is like, I don't know, I'm in the full grind mode. We have so many awesome shows and festivals coming up. I'm so excited. And I'm excited about Red Rocks that we're doing it together. And we did another podcast. And Kyle, thank you.
Yeah, man.
Fuck you.
And actually, I thought I would be sweating in this a lot more.
I'm actually super comfortable.
Yeah, so I'm excited
It's
about
actually
it.
very breathable too.
Yeah.
I'm sure nighttime at Red Rocks it's going to be kind of chilly, so it's going to be great.
Yeah.
I'm still probably going to end up in my underwear. Hope that's okay with you. Well, I love you, brother, and I appreciate you.
Absolutely. Love
I'm
you.
looking forward to it. Kyle, thank you.
Yeah,
the
bud.
future.
And thank you for everybody listening to this week's episode of Talks with Taboo. Sorry we didn't put an episode out the last 2 weeks. I've had a really bad 2 weeks. But, bye.
We love you.
I love you. We'll be back, dude. Fuck.